Hi everyone, welcome back to Cynthia's channel. So today I am going to be pondering with y'all whether or not it is possible to love your body and want to change it. Hi, hello, hi, hello. So what I mean by whether or not it's possible to love your body and want to change it is it possible to be a fat activist, to be a body positive warrior and still work out and eat a healthy diet and gym and all these things? And if it's okay. These are questions that I've asked myself so many times, and I've had conversations about this with a few people who are body positive and fat positive, and we haven't come to a consensus or even like a conclusion on how we feel about that. And I think that's okay, because we've all grown in a society, in a world that tells us that there's a certain body size and a standard, and if you're not that size, you're unhealthy and you're unattractive and so many other things and baggage that comes with it. So I think in that sense, it's okay to cut ourselves some slack to think that we need to be a certain size. And the reason I think it's okay is, I'll just give you an example. So on Friday, I've been having really bad cramps. I know I've mentioned my PCOS in videos in the past, and so I was having really like horrible, terrible cramps. And so I went to my doctor and I'm like, this is what's going on. It's not period pain, it's not like menstrual cramps, it's just like I'm just like constantly having cramps. I've been having them for like a month and they got worse. Help me. And so she's like, oh, here are painkillers, and if you don't like, if it doesn't get better and you don't see your period, come back next month. And so I'm like, oh, thank you. And she's like, let's do a pregnancy test to make sure I know you're fine, but let's do it anyways. We did the pregnancy test, and when she was about to, no, I'm not pregnant. Sorry, mommy and daddy. But yeah, so we did that, and she was leaving, and she was like, yeah, I know this is due to your PCOS, but you should lose weight. So I'm like, if you know it's due to my PCOS, and I've requested to see a gynecologist several times, because usually gynecologists are the one who can like prescribe the best medication for people with PCOS, and she's told me no several times. So you know this is my problem, but you're not willing to offer me the solution that will help me, apart from, say, lose weight. And I'd been trying to like eat consistently, not healthy, just like consistently eat, because that's one of my biggest problems, is that I forget to eat or I just ignore food for the longest time. So I've been doing that, and then when she said that, my brain kind of went back to my days of struggling with an eating disorder, and like I got home and I couldn't eat for the whole day. So like that's what I mean by I understand the need or the urge to want to be a certain size because you think it's healthier, because that's what everyone tells us. Everyone tells you you need to look this way to be healthy, and so it's very hard as a fat positive, body accepting person to always be fat positive and always be body positive and always be accepting of what your body is. But then on the other hand, I also think that part of accepting your body and loving your body, which this is probably coming from a screwed up place of years of conditioning to hate my body, is that I also think part of loving your body is like being able to do all the things you like to do. And I don't know if you necessarily have to lose weight to do that. That's something I'm really struggling with. So I need your help. Really, I was serious when I said this at the beginning. This is really a pondering question video, because I don't think there's a right answer to this video. I don't think there's anyone has gotten the right conclusion, or to any conclusion really, because like you see in the fat positive world, they're accepting up until a certain point, up until a certain weight, and even like if you're too like, there's like a parameter for what is okay. And I don't know, it's like, it's something that we really need to discuss. Let me know what you think. Is it possible to accept your body and to love your body and to be positive about your body without wanting to change it, especially as someone in a bigger body or someone in a too small of a body? Because that's also something that I think needs to be addressed when you're talking about body positivity, is like the skinny shaming and the fat shaming. They're both there. So is it possible? Let me know. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe please. I'm going to try and convince my very good friend to sit and talk about this with me, because we've had the discussion before and we both were stumped, and it would be nice to see if she has thought about it some more and come to a different conclusion. Let's see, or a conclusion at all. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really missed you guys, and I'm glad I am back.